Hello everyone, Josh from C2000 here. I'm just going to do a video real quick. First off, I want to apologise that the second part of Arkham Rethink is taking so long. I am doing my best to get that up as soon as possible. It's just taking longer to edit than a lot of other projects. Also, I have a video coming on a cosplay I'm working on. I'm also going to edit this after I've edited and put this out. This is just a short little video. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be reviewing Batman Hush, the animated movie. For the record, I have never read the comic. Batman Hush is one of those Batman comics I keep meaning to read, but it's like you look at the price of the trade paper and it's like, oh, no thanks, I'll get that another time. It's one of the more expensive Batman stories, and rightfully so, because it's one of the more popular ones. However, I do know, from what I know of it, I know it's the first time we ever see Hush, which is Thomas Elliot, and I also know it was the first time the idea of Jason coming back was floated around, because that, like, he had a cameo in that. Because I know it was later retconned, because it was later retconned to the fact that it was Clayface that did that, and blah 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 blah, you know, all that kind of thing. But so I know little bits about it. Overall, I quite liked the movie. However, it left out the one thing I did know, and I understand why they did it, even though it was a bit annoying, because it, like, you know, if you've ever seen the art for this panel, you know how cool this bit is. And also they dropped the ball on a really good opportunity to introduce Tim Drake into the New 52 animated movies, in my opinion. But you know, that's just another thing. Also, there was a cameo from Damian I found quite funny, but you know, other than that, I didn't really think it was all that necessary. And overall it was a good Batman and Catwoman story. I found it rather overall enjoyable. Then I noticed one detail. You know that scene that I told you that was missing? I'm not sure if this was intentional or not, but there's a scene where Batman and Commissioner Gordon are looking over Thomas Elliot's office after it's been ransacked by Hush. And you'll notice in one of the shots over Jim's shoulder is Red Hood's knife. Just sat there on a shelf is Jason's knife on a stand, and it's done so you can't miss it. It's very obnoxious in your face. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, if I still have a screenshot of that, I'm gonna put up a screenshot. I don't know. I just found it very obnoxious and kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because it's like, you know, you know, if you're doing that, you obviously know full well that him and Tim are meant to be in this story. I mean, okay, yeah, at the time it was kind of said, oh no, it's not him, it was Clayface, but yeah, and also, don't worry, Clayface didn't get cut, they did still use Clayface, just in a different way. But as someone that hasn't read Hush, minus that one thing, I actually really enjoyed it, and minus that, it was actually really good. I also liked seeing this version of Batman in a blue costume as well. And also, it's not just randomly, oh, he has a blue costume now. They do put something in there to actually legitimize it. He gets injured while chasing Catwoman, takes a very nasty blow to the head. And Catwoman, like, brings him in, he gets fixed up, and then Alfred's like, oh, by the way, if you must insist on going back out there against your doctor's advice, perhaps you should wear this suit. The cowl has more padding. And Bruce is like, okay, yeah. And Alfred is like, also, perhaps you should avoid head blows or taking blows to the head. And, you know, so they do kind of legitimize why he's wearing this old suit. And I also think the other change from the comic is I think it turns out that Hush isn't Thomas Elliot, which is strange. They made Hush the Riddler, Okay. I'm not quite sure what brought on that creative decision. Okay, I never read Hush the comic, so I have no deep connection to the story. But I just think they're too little. That and the other change I mentioned earlier, I just feel it's too little changes that were unnecessary. Other than that, I enjoyed the movie. It's a neat little animated Batman movie. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little review, and I'll leave you all to it.